Whoa there, Speed Demons. Welcome back to Half Minute Hero, the second coming. Yusha's back in command and we've got no time to talk. Despite how it looks, Yusha's not actually equipped with some of the worst equipment in the game. He's actually got significantly powered up angel versions of his original equipment. He's also already got the swordsman class equipped, which, well, isn't our best class at the moment as far as swords go, but it'll do. Every 15 seconds or so on this map, you'll be attacked by a Hyro. Hyros are the guys that are currently attacking Hero Castle, so, you know, we can't let that pass, can we? It'll only happen every time the timer hits 15 seconds. So if you reset before 15 seconds, well, you won't see it happen. That being said, the more Hyros you take out before you reach the Hero Castle, well, the less you'll have to fight there. And of course, being a hot-blooded shonen protagonist, Yuja needs food to get himself up and going. Of course, we'll need his help to move this boulder up top, so might as well grab some, get to fishing. Fishing hasn't changed at all, just cast your line and then mash the A button. Luckily, with the squid in hand, Yuja should be happy enough. And now that Yuja's on our side, this rock should be easy enough to get rid of. You know, minus a graphical glitch or two. Yeah, so normally, these things aren't supposed to be all happening together. The Hyro is attacking me in the background while Yuja is telling me, oh hey, we totally knocked the crap out of that rock. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Anyway, you didn't miss anything. Some of the angels around here tell us that the Hyros are not the same kind of angels, but they never really specify what kind of angels they are. Maybe defender angels? I don't know. Either way, with the fishing pole in hand, there's actually quite a few things we can catch. This Hyro will continually call lightning down on you while you're trying to pull him in, so it can be a little dangerous, but luckily you don't actually have to fight him. Yuja is an excellent fisher. And of course we're about to hit 15 seconds again. But hold on, these boots look familiar. Anyway, yeah, 15 seconds left, and here's Hyro to interrupt. like there's some nuance here that's lost in the translation, but, you know, no problem. Even so, these boots are rather infamous. The dual greaves played a pretty important part in the end of Half Minute Hero 1, where, well, if you had him on, you'd have to take out Sasha, because, well, once you put him on, you are unable to run away. Even so, they do give you quite an offensive boost, so they're worth keeping on. There's no switcheroos like you have in Half Minute Hero 1. We come to this village where we can buy an herb and some frog repellent. If I remember right, Yushia was afraid of frogs, so maybe it's relevant. So off to the left in all these holes, there's a bunch of frogs. The frogs are actually kind of difficult to tie down. They pop in and out of the holes seemingly at random. I think there may be a pattern to it, but I'm pretty bad at it. And of course, we're about to hit 15 seconds again, and I didn't realize it, so we're going to get interrupted. Of course, as the time keeps ticking down, of course, well, Hyro doesn't care how many frogs are popping up. What a jerk. So yeah, let's give that one more go. By using the frog repellent spray on a frog every time, you have 3 uses. You'll get another title out of it, which is always handy. And with frogs taken care of, Yushia is more than happy to join us, now that she's not frozen in fear. Of course, we need Yushia's help to bring down this tower. Because of course. Even so, there was one more hero power indicator we should check out. And, this looks familiar. case you hadn't quite put it together, Geezer is in fact the original hero from Half Minute Hero 1. And in fact the, well, at least an ancestor of every single hero that we've played so far. If you're interested in taking out all the Hyros, which will give you their boss entries, you can keep resetting time and just waiting till 15 seconds, but, well, I don't have time for that. I'm impatient. That being said, the Angel Diary we got from Geezer is actually the last Angel Diary that we need. So that's handy. As I mentioned before, the more Hyros you fight, the less you'll have to fight at the end. Which, I don't know. Once you reach a certain level, they don't seem to be that big of a deal anyway. I'm pretty sure beyond this one, there may be one or two more. But I'm impatient. Optimistic indeed. This is bad. This is horrible. Jeez. And so we find ourselves in heaven with two more options. But first, there's a very special dungeon to look into. We can go ahead and talk to some of our newer allies. And in addition, everybody who has been in the Hero Castle before, well, now they're here waiting for us. We don't even have to bother getting any time stones. Even though it seems like there are still pedestals for the time stones, so that's a little strange. Everyone here, of course, has a wildly differing opinion on Yusha. Some of them are pretty happy to see him, some of them, maybe not so hot. So anyway, you may have noticed this conspicuous hole in the ground over here. This hole in the ground is, oh, by the way, the Brave Blade, it's not bad at all. It's still not as good as the Spiral Spear. The Spiral Spear is just really amazing. But by changing around some equipment and, actually putting on a helmet, we can get some slightly better equipment here and there. Dragon Head always looks pretty classy. But the dual greaves are pretty much as good as it gets. There is one more piece of footwear we can get, but it's not fantastic. Anyway, yes, this hole in the ground. It's a very special hole in the ground, and, well, there's a lot of exposition coming up. And so we find ourselves thrust into a fight with Sasha. She's a little tough. The only way to beat her is to knock her off first side of the map, but as you can see, she's no slouch. I'll save you the shame of seeing me lose a few more times. We'll have to come back to this. What a copycat. Yashi decided he needed to get his own hero castle. Anyway, we have a couple ways to take him on, but I'll see what we can do. You always have to fight the demon castle with the hero castle, but maybe we can tilt the odds a little more in our favor. Still, geez, what a guy. Followed us all the way to heaven just to lose. But we only have 30 seconds before Yashu's soul gets devoured, and I'd feel terrible if that happened. We have to save Yashu. Of course, we start off by powering up our hero castle. And then we go and get the legendary hero castle parts. Now, I could be mistaken, but I have so many hero castle parts at this point, I've forgotten which are which. But I believe the hero castle parts you get that are the legendary castle parts are the crystal castle. It could also be the new castle. I'm not sure. They don't do a very good job of differentiating these things. But it is definitely one of those two. And you know what? With these in hand, I'm pretty sure we can take on Yashu. Even if the monsters here are just a little bit tough. Only a little bit, though. We are going to have to do some heavy-duty grinding because, well, even once we beat up the castle, Yashu's still no slouch. Luckily, as we go throughout the stages of the fight, it is a 3-stage fight. The enemies around will continue to respawn and actually in some cases get tougher, so that's nice. Somebody should have told Yashu, size doesn't matter. we've got some serious leveling to do. We're gonna need about, I don't know, 30 levels? Yeah, Yashu is definitely going all out on us here. Even so, once we defeat Yashu, we still have to worry about the Demon Sword. Luckily, there's somebody who can maybe tell us what we should do. Holy water to destroy a demon. Wish I'd thought of that. So once 10 seconds are left on the clock, the cave on the western side of the map, this will actually have some water flowing out of it, and that's what we need to seal the deal. You know, that in about, 10 or 15 more levels. After you defeat the first set of large monsters, I think after taking out the Hero Castle, some more large monsters pop up. I don't know, in case you're really starved for gold that's there, it's an option. You can see even at level 60, Yashu's still, he's pretty tough. But luckily, through perseverance and maybe a little bit of cheating time, we can take him out. I mean, it's not really cheating. It's tactically using our resources. And of course, once we've knocked the Demon Sword away from Yashu, now we've only got one thing left to do. and so we finally save Yashu, but he appears to have some pretty deep thoughts going on, so he retreats to the very bottom of the Demon's Maze. A place we will not be for, well, some time yet. Anyway, that's about it for now. Please join me next time when we continue to take on fate.